Hello, namaste, and welcome to Agile Exploration Hub. I'm your host, Nagesh Deshpande. And as you know, on the weekends, we are recording another episode which will be live on Monday. So subscribe to my channel and keep watching. Now, in today's episode, we have a new speaker, a new topic to discuss. So our today's topic is balancing agile leadership with team dynamics. And to speak on this topic, we have a new speaker from southernmost city of the India, Chennai. We have Uma. She is enterprise agile coach. She is a transformation leader with 22 years of experience in IT. A committed advocate for agile values, she enables high-performing teams. She leads initiatives such as Agile Communities of Practice and a forum to promote best practices across the teams and deliver workshop on growth mindset, emotional intelligence. And she contributes to build a culture of continuous learning and improvement. So let's welcome Uma. Hi Uma,
Hi, Nagesh.
how are you,
So
Uma?
glad. Yeah, I'm so glad to be part of this program. Thank you for having me. And I'm doing great. Thank you so much, Nagesh.
Great. So Uba, and I got recently we got connected, and then she has she's following us from long time. So she said let's do a one episode with you, and now that she brought such a huge and great experience, I said why not leadership? So let's talk about leadership and how team dynamics and leadership function together. So, without wasting much time, let's jump onto today's topic. Uma, to start with, I would like to know that how can a leader guide agile teams without micromanaging their authority or their autonomy? Because micromanagement is something which is very commonly being practiced in our industry, and everyone knows it's not a good thing. But now how leader can really get rid of micromanagement and guide your this team to do the work best or deliver the success.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, what you said is right. Leadership, not a position, right? People think that only when you get the title, you are a leader. It is not so, actually.
Right.
So that is the reason the hierarchical leadership, right? Because they've been in the system for a long time, they think that the command and control only work. Okay,
Right.
so they have no idea about how the current leadership is expected. Probably I will talk about 1 Minute Manager book in the video, but then so that is in 1965 itself he talked about the new leadership at that point in time, right? Now what I see actually the micromanagement exists still, command
Right.
and control still there. That reason is because they are in the system for a long time. They have not unlearned something and learn new things. That is the reason why some of the managers, I wouldn't say otherwise hierarchical leadership. That is how they behave. But then in agile or in the people-centric environment currently, right? People don't expect that way. Actually, even the team feels that what this person is doing actually with us, we cannot see. They cannot connect with the leader. If the team cannot connect with the leader, and they don't show the belonging, okay, team belongingness will not be there. They will not follow. I won't say they don't follow him. They find it very difficult to work with the person.
Right.
We, we have also heard, right? People leave, not leave the organization, they leave the managers, kind of. Okay, that is because the command and control will not work in the current scenario. That is in olden days, probably people think that this is how it should work. Currently, the autonomy provides us lot of benefits. See, the team will be, if you want the team to innovate something, experiment something, you need to give them the hand, right?
Right.
You just allow them to work in an environment wherein they try so many things in a better way, and then say that, yes, we have got the solution. That is the leadership we require currently. Okay, any kind of obstacle they have, you remove it, but then don't micromanage, right? Uh, the olden days, we have an PMP and a plan schedule with the Microsoft, and then check, yes, have you completed by this deadline? Not that. It is not going to work. The team has to say that this will take 1 week's time and we will be completing it. When they say, when they commit, right, they will complete it. That is how it should go. The autonomy has to be there for the team so that the team also flourishes and the work also will be done in a better way. Not that, because the leader may not know everything actually. He cannot control everything, right?
Right.
But the team knows actually a collaborative effort. The team knows better and they will do it better when the ownership lies with them. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
they will see, you just say micromanagement. If you do, if the leader or the manager is absent, or if he is on leave, that's all. Nothing
That's
will
a,
work.
yeah, that so first thing that will nothing will work, but second thing, that will be a holiday for everyone.
Yes, correct. Exactly. Everyone would enjoy because there is no instruction today, right?
Right,
No instruction today. How do I work? That's all
right,
kind
right.
of.
Yeah, absolutely. So Uma, you brought very, very great points. Two, three, to be specific, I would like to highlight is one point you brought about psychological safety. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Where plus we are knowledge workers. We are not something which is part of a herd there. We push and get it done. No, we are
Correct.
knowledge worker. We need to put our brain. We have to collaborate. We have to process ideas. And then
Correct.
implement them. For that, we need that kind of environment where you feel psychological safe. So we have done episodes on psychological safe previously. You can check in the in the
Yeah,
playlist,
sure.
guys. But the thing is, if there is no psychological safety, I will be always uh, bothered who is watching me from my shoulders, and I will be very, very. Mm, so there is one thing that I would like to bring in here. I will start doing impression management,
Mm.
where I will try to say that, okay, let's not speak in the meeting. Let's stay quiet because this will happen. Let's not give this solution because this may not work.
Correct.
I will start doing that. Experimentation will go out of the window. So all these things will happen. So micromanagement is not something which is again, and then I'm bringing a different topic here, but Gen Z will not like it. Now we have to work with Gen Z. Okay, they will not enjoy micromanagement, even if few things are here and there, and the all the efforts and the team will go out of
Yeah,
the window.
I do agree with your point. Say,
Yes.
you were talking about Gen Z, right? The tolerance levels are going down, right?
Right, absolutely.
We also faced such leaders and we didn't like it. But then we have tolerated them. That is the difference actually now we could see. And of course, in Agile, we never allowed autocratic leadership, right?
Absolutely.
Someone come on command and control. If they do, Agile fails actually there itself, because we know actually the very first principle, very first value in the Agile manifesto. We talk about people, individual and interactions, and this guy comes and says that no interactions, nothing, you do what I say, kind of. It will not work actually. And yeah, your point is very valid about the psychological safety. Without psychological safety, right, no one opens up. I have a lot of examples for that. I have seen in many retros, say 10 people would be sitting, only two would be talking. The two will be talking, and they end the retro also. We don't understand what is going on actually. As an agile coach, we just try to understand. The Scrum Master will come and say that how many times I tried, no one is speaking up, right? That is the reason behind that is the environment, the culture is not created over there. Okay, and I just want to give one example where we have tried to bring psychological safety. The very first thing we tried is the team agreement,
Right.
right? Team agreement, before that, we just took sessions on Scrum values, Agile values, and how openness, courage, commitment, everything works in the team, right? They try to understand what it is. But when we give the Agile, the team agreement, the
Agreement, yeah.
team, everybody has to give what is that you expect from the team, how the team has to collaborate and work, what is the kind of results, how do you help each other, right? What kind of respect you are expecting within the team. All that is put as a team agreement. So, see, when we do it as an experiment, right? The people come and give each one their idea because they might have been affected by that. Someone might have disrespected them earlier, things like that, right? When you put it in sticky note, people would be happy because their name is not over there. They just come and put the sticky note. So initially we started creating this says, so everyone understood that, oh, somebody from our team is feeling this way. So we should not repeat that kind of. Okay, that is the one thing. Another one is team happiness index we brought. Why? Because that is to show the leadership actually, what your team feels about team happiness. So weekly basis, we will call the manager and ask him to go through the board, team happiness board, where the team have shown sadness or unhappiness in the board. We will say that these are the reasons why the team is not happy. Okay.
Right.
So we ask the managers to work on it, the leaders to work on it and create the psychological safety. So that way, they started looking at, oh, our team is feeling this way, we are supposed to change, because they were also given sessions on management 3.0, empathy, listening, everything. So that way, they also started understanding. So slowly, when the leaders try to understand the team, right, started listening, the frustration will go, and it creates a trust, and the trust opens the door for the
Absolutely.
leader to connect with the team, and the team to come back and provide the right kind of feedback. That is
Absolutely
how
great.
the
That's a rich experience. Absolutely
yeah.
great way you have explained it, how it happened, what was the problem, and how did you solve it or try to solve it. There's nothing,
Yeah, it's
something which
an
is
ongoing
fixing.
journey.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
ongoing journey. Okay. So to my audience here, so if you want to learn more about team working agreements, please add a comment. We'll make a episode on team working agreement as well. What is team working agreement and all that? This is homework for you guys. Now you brought, so you brought a very good point here, team and leadership, and then there is a interaction. And so the point I would like to understand, here is what are the common conflicts are there between, let's say, the old way of a leadership, agile leadership, and teams.
Yeah, there are a lot of conflicts
Yes.
actually. Traditional, see, the traditional leaders are there, natural conflicts would be there,
Right.
right? That
Yes.
command and control and enable and trust both will not work together. So
Mm.
that way, see what happens, in the any kind of transition journey, we initially, the leadership team also initially asked us to give the trainings, coachings, everything to the team. So
Right.
we go and give the trainings to the team, and team is so immediately they felt something is going to change, things like that, and openness, courage, and all. They felt like it is so good. Okay, they wanted to follow, and the leaders' side there is no change. Okay, here the team is expecting some change, and the leadership side again the command and control, micromanagement goes. There is a conflict, natural conflict, right?
Absolutely.
So that is the first thing we have faced. There are at times the team, see the managers or the leaders, normally everywhere we expect the speed results,
Right.
right? Everything has to, yesterday it should have been delivered. That is
Exactly.
okay, everything is like that actually. That is how we work. And the team needs a learning cycle because they are transitioning from something to this and they need to deliver. Okay, iterative life cycle is itself is different for them. So how this way we could deliver and to understand the backlogs and ceremonies itself, to understand the purpose of the ceremonies itself, people take time. Each one will try to come up with some different opinions. These things will be there. But the leadership, they say, you said Agile will deliver fast. What is happening? Nothing is coming out. No velocity, nothing. Okay, it that conflicts, right? And sometimes the velocity is stagnant. Okay, so you see, sometimes you just see, teach the team and then go. And what is happening is they'll be in the stagnant mode. Okay, so the leadership feels that things are not moving, agile is not working, kind of. Okay, the team is also feeling, are we doing something wrong? So the connect actually, instead of the conflict, if the leaders come down and understand what is going and where the team is requiring help, those things are required. That kind of connect is required, right?
Right.
So those kind of conflicts also there, especially expecting this over results and things. And the expectations are different culturally, or misalignment of values. As I told you that the team wants to give feedback. Naturally, we say that in Agile, feedback loops are there, and they are supposed to. And the leaders are supposed to listen to the feedback and value it. Okay, that is what is critical actually.
Absolutely.
But what happens is team wants to give a feedback, but the leadership side, they don't look into it. Very important. See, it is not that they are in the traditional mode, but they are busy.
Right.
And that is how the conflict exists, right? When as a coach, when you go and deep dive, they will start telling that we wanted to give these feedbacks. So many things we need to bring it to the leadership. But they're not giving us time. How do you expect us to work? This is how the velocity would be. Kind of, they will try to close it off. Okay, so these kind of conflicts would be there. So always the leadership should be in a position to empathize and listen. Otherwise, feedback also will not be reaching them. These are the conflicts majorly we have seen with the teams and the leadership.
Yeah, absolutely. These are so we see this day in day out. There are a lot of such challenges teams faces. We are so in even few of my recent experiences, like you clearly mentioned, I went with a feedback to one of the leader, and that person was not even, forget about appreciating. He said that whatever you said doesn't have any value. So the motivation to do something, will go away. I will not put that level of energy every time. No, I will just fill up the hours and I will complete it. So so such things leaders should start understand, listen to to your team, take the feedback and work on it. So we already discussed about moving ahead on different topic. We already discussed a little bit of psychological safety, but like you also mentioned about team working agreement. But now, are there any other ways of building psychological safety across the teams? Something.
Yeah, especially the retros, right?
Mhm.
Where you need to listen to the team. The team
Right.
has to open up, then only the continuous improvement is possible. Because they only know what has happened wrong, right?
Right.
When
Right.
each one knows that what they did wrong, that has to come out during the retro. Otherwise,
Absolutely.
no, you may not improve in the next cycle, subsequent cycles. So what we try to do is we gamify the retros so that people come back. Actually, they feel that it is a kind of game. Okay, it could be anything actually, anchoring or the start stop. So many games we play actually, so that
Right.
they See, the sticky notes really help, whether it is the physical sticky note or in the Miro
Digital.
or any kind of thing. People are, the games they like actually. They provide sometimes, no, of course, psychological safety. We say that when you give with the name, authenticated feedback is welcoming, but initial stages, no, we say that you don't even name, you just give your feedback. Your
Right.
feedback is valuable, kind of. So people, that gives them the trust. Okay, I can give my feedback, but nobody knows that it is me actually. So the initial confidence builds, right? Then slowly we say that you put your name. There is nothing wrong. Nobody will penalize you for that actually.
Right.
That is this safe environment we created here. So we just ask the leaders to look for feedback, and we always ask the leaders to come and say that we have also made mistakes. These are our learning learning moments. You also learn from that kind of, right? So that kind of things, no, will allow the team to understand that everybody fails. We say that fail fast, fail different.
Right.
Okay, so that every time you cannot fail on the same issue,
Same
right?
field, same
Same,
place.
yeah. So fail fast and fail different. We ask the managers or the leaders to talk about it every time, so that the team understand that we can experiment, fail, and then we will learn from the failure and do some other experimentation, fail, no problem. That is how the psychological safety could be improved actually. So both have a place to safe place to have this. Actually, the leaders have to give a safety environment. The team has to take it and start experimenting. Failure, they should not think about the failures if that is the case. So
Great.
that way, I think it will work.
Great points. I would like to add 2 points to what you said.
Yeah.
The last point you made. What I have experimented something is like let's take an example, we have a situation and entire team is sitting there. So what I started doing, I either went to each individual or as a group, I asked them how you would have solved this problem.
Yes,
There is no right or wrong answer.
correct.
Okay.
Yes,
How you would have solved this problem, or how did you solve this problem in your previous experience, previous organization?
correct. Yes.
Okay.
These kind of exercises.
Exactly. Okay. So now when they start talking, I started making notes. Okay. And then either with the team's agreement or with my experience, we pick up the best solution that at that situation look like. And we experiment that situation, that solution. If it works,
Perfect.
I haven't given you the solution. You only gave me the solution. I implemented it.
Correct.
So team trust also gained. Team got confidence that, okay, this person, Nagesh, as a Scrum Master, trust us. He picks up our solution. So he's not bringing something his own, try to feel. So this kind of things not only gives them the liberty to experiment, speak in front of people, speak in the group, share their views. Also, they see things working. So this is one thing I want to add. Second thing, you talked about retro, where without name, anonymous retro points and all that. So what I have tried in my experience is 1, 2, 4 and all. You must have heard about it. So there, people, I ask them, I give them the sticky notes, or even on the Zoom call, I ask them to open Notepad and write it down without name, everything. Okay. So being after doing that, not only they are writing individually, they are collaborating with other team members. Not just the number of points has been increased, the genuine or authenticity in the points, the real emotions are coming out. So these are two things you guys can try. So to my audience, give a shot to these two things. If you want to know more, please add a comment. I will connect with you, and I'll explain you how to run these activities in your team. So let's move on to the next question, Uma. So I want to understand. We did already discussed about micromanage, the leader who micromanage, or autocratic leadership. Now, I would want to understand the leadership traits or qualities in a person who can help better team dynamics in agile environment.
Yeah, you are right. So many leadership styles are there and traits are there actually. And team dynamics is nothing but it's a chemistry between the team members, right? How they collaborate and work together, trust each other, help each other. It's a group psychology, in fact. That is what is the team dynamics. Without the team dynamics, we may not achieve great things. So naturally, the leadership has a great part to play in bringing the team dynamics. The for very first thing in Agile, we talk about the servant leadership. Okay.
Right.
What do we mean by the servant leadership? Each people say differently about servant leadership. Servant leadership is how do you serve to the team so that service is nothing but removing all the obstacles, could be something like that. You try to help the team, serve the team so that the team understand this is the environment I am with. I can work in a collaborative way and in a safe manner. Okay, that is what is a servant leadership, right? And he empathized and he worked with the team easily, gel with the team, and try to lead the team wherever possible. So that servant leadership is one of the major traits important for the team dynamics. And we also have transformative leadership and participative leadership, coaching leadership. So all that what we are trying to understand is everywhere they are trying to motivate, energize the team members, encourage whatever they are trying to do, experimentation basically, right? All
Right.
that experimentation is possible in Agile only with the kind of leaderships giving the space for them, right? Motivate them, encourage them, and lead them wherever required. Okay, so that way it is possible. Coaching leadership is basically coach whatever is required for the team so that the team understand things better and start working on it. Okay, so the team dynamics, see, even about the team dynamics, if you coach the team, right? How great the team can become as a high performing team when once they understand what is high performance. Okay,
Right.
how they can work together to bring the best work that they could produce as a team together, right? For that, the team manager has to, the leadership has to do continuous leadership traits to be displayed, actually. Say,
Right.
empathize, listening, showing curiosity. See, normally, the team always expect your leader has to connect with you, understand your problems or frustrations. Okay, sometimes it could be frustration also,
Agree.
right? So when they connect and show curiosity, what is going on in your team and how they can resolve it. That way, the team also connects with you and provide these kind of new initiatives we wanted to try. Can we try? Those things can be told to the leader only when he shows the curiosity. We also say about powerful questions, right? The leaders
Yes.
start asking power questions. Then the team comes back. So they feel connected actually then. Oh, someone is listening to us. Someone is asking us how we can thrive as a team. So why
Right.
not we provide all the inputs to this person so that he help us achieve better, kind of, right? So the team dynamics, one is about within the team, how they can collaborate together, how they can swarm up and work. See, one more thing I just want to talk about team dynamics. We always say in Agile, this collaborative way only works. Everyone says that yes, collaboration works, but there could be a possibility that one team member, no, he is a solopreneur kind of. Okay.
Absolutely.
What happens? See, these kind of things we would have seen umpteen teams actually. One person would be, he could not gel, but he doesn't disturb the team. See, some people are there, they disturb the team dynamics itself, but he wants to contribute, but then he may not take up, say, for example, subtasks will be given to somebody else. Those things may not work for them. So they say, I will take up this task, finish it by tomorrow, end of day. So can you give me the entire task to me? You don't need to swarm up there, okay? Unnecessarily, we need not bring so many people into one task where the person says that I can manage it all alone. So that is also team dynamics, okay? So you need to understand, you need to listen to the person, understand what he is trying to say, instead of telling that, no, Agile has said swarm up and work and everyone has to do this. That should not be the case. So the team dynamics is so different. The leader has to understand how it should work. The leader should not reprimand him. What you are telling, you want to do it solo. That is not working out in Agile. That way you should not say, okay. So many things are there for a leader to understand. So only when he empathize, only when he listen, then these things can be connected in the right way. The team also understands, okay, no problem actually. He's not disturbing the team. If you ask him to review, he will do the review. If you ask him to do anything, he is doing actually. So he's not disturbing the team. But then he wanted something to be done completely on his own. That way, that is also agreeable. That is what I'm trying to say. So the leader has to understand those things that in team dynamics.
Yeah. So key takeaway here is, if something is working, don't touch it.
Yeah, right. Of course. Unnecessarily don't comment and show your leadership.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what my next question was also. That if something is not working, you show up and you do it. But when you have to, don't show up. You no need to show up as a leader. Are there any situations where you can say that as a leader you don't need to show up?
Yeah, right. So when the things are going good, right? Especially the team is thriving, they are doing experimentation on their own, innovation they are trying. So naturally you see that the team is trying to do in a better and better and high performing. You don't need to go in and you just can ask your curiosity, powerful questions. All that is possible. But then you need not give a direction over there when the team is going in the right direction, right? They themselves are doing. That is autonomy. Okay. But at times you need to pitch in as a leader when the team is really struggling somewhere. There are obstacles. There could be the team has lost the direction. And what is next? What is that I'm supposed to do? Who would give me the proper connect? Am I doing the work in the right purpose? Have we lost the purpose itself? Kind of. And sometimes it happens, right? With the team, uh, I don't know what we are doing actually. So they are, everyone is confused, kind of. So then immediately the leader has to pitch in, give them the right direction, right purpose, strategic alignment. Everything has to be done by the team leader one. The team understand, okay, this is the business goal. This is what is the team goal. Yes, we are aligning. This is the purpose. We need to deliver for this purpose. So that is the where the leader has to get it. Actually, I have one good memory about my boss. When I was a junior manager, as a deputy manager or kind of, right, with the team, every month or I think it's monthly report, status report kind of, for the entire LOB, I used to prepare and share it with him because I am there in the flow and he sits in Delhi. Okay, I am in Chennai. The team is also in Chennai. So the status reports always sent to him and he reviews it and he shares it with the LOB head. Okay, that's how it works. For 3-4 months it was going because I joined newly and I was sending it to him. And the fifth month he said, "Uma, whatever status report you are sending to me, I'm not making a single correction." Okay. And I'm doing a postman job now. Okay. So instead, what you can do is you directly talk to the delivery head and send it to him directly. I need not come in between.
Right.
Okay. So that was a great leadership. And he creates a visibility for me as well. Of course, everybody knows that the status report is prepared by me, because if anything is wrong, a red flag is there, immediately they come back to me and say that why there is a red flag. Okay. But then he felt that a leader has to create more leaders. That point he has reminded me actually. So that is how I see some of the leaders are so great and they want their juniors to come as a leader, and visibility should be created also. So step in, step out. This also one kind of leadership we could see that. Okay, that way the team also feels happy. So you are trying to elevate the team in front of others, right? Instead of you taking the credit. Those things also are good actually.
Absolutely. Absolutely, great point. And we must say thank you to such leaders, actually, to be honest.
Yes, of
So
course.
we may not be working with them right now. They might be even someone doing something else right now. But what the good work they have done for us, we should say thank you. So through my videos, I really want to say thank you to those leaders who have guided me so far in my career. This bring my, I want to add something here to this various point is like, take an example of Team India. Everyone love cricket, so Team India,
correct.
or even Chennai Super Kings, any teams have. Whenever a team does very good, they win. The trophy is being lifted by the new team member as well as the press conference. The youngest or the new team members go and speak in the press conference.
Correct.
But where the team is not doing good, captain and coach goes into the press conference and deliver this. So that's the one kind of leadership. That's a strong leadership actually.
Yeah.
Where team feel
Abdul Kalam has told about his boss about this, right?
Yes.
The same how his boss was talking about this was done by whenever it was great. Gives the credit to Abdul Kalam ji.
Team.
And then and team. And whenever there is a failure, he takes it up actually. So such a leader.
Such leaders are like pure gold or diamonds, we can say that. Right. Let's move on to the next step. So now I'm also part of in the communities of practice, and but now how this community of practice first of all help leaders as well as the team for sustainable growth.
Yeah, great. See, first of all, the initial stage itself, when most of the cases where I have seen, the Scrum Masters are new. You know that any organization is moving to Agile, right? They try to take new members like technical leads or someone from the team to be a Scrum Master.
Right.
Because they cannot immediately recruit so many Scrum Masters and then put them in the teams, right? Say some Agile transition is happening for 20-30 teams together, right? So 20-30 Scrum Masters has to be created. But then what the leaders think is, why not one of them can play the Scrum Master role, right? If that is the case, the Scrum Master is so new. And how much ever the Agile coaches provide the training or coaching at the initial time, they would try to understand the learning cycle is so big. What happens is when you have a community of practice, something like a Scrum Master forum, and all junior Scrum Masters would be there, and there will be one or two couple of senior Scrum Masters also will be there, right? And where everyone started sharing their issues and what kind of solutions others have brought in, right? For this, say, for example, they were trying to do Jira bulk movement
Okay.
because everyone is doing it individually and they say, what is this? It is taking so much time. And the Scrum Master Forum or the community of practice helped them solve the issue in 1 minute. They just forwarded, this is what I have used, you also do it. Done. Actually, so easy actually. So whenever there is a community of practice, when you start talking about your problems, see that is a safe network, right? Everyone understood that it is our community. We can talk anything here. We get the solution here. That kind of thing is possible in a community of practice. But of course, the leaders, whoever is initiating it, that they have to establish that kind of psychological safe network there. Then everything will be going smooth. Okay, one is they have a knowledge sharing sessions. Another one is the best practices, right?
Right.
Most of the time, we never get to know the other team's best practice, what they are doing, how they are able to deliver faster, how their velocity is going high, how their deployment frequency is increasing every quarter or something like that, right? Then naturally you have a lot of questions, you don't know whom to ask because you know that they every time in the report or in the dashboard their names comes first, but you want to understand what is going on in that team. Okay, the community of practice helps that. At one go you can ask, actually, whoever is the host for that. Most of the time agile coaches run it or the senior scrum master run it. So initially what we try to do is we just collected from every team what is the best practice you are doing. Why not you come and share it in the community of practice, this
Right.
Scrum Master Forum. Okay, similarly BAs have a squad. That is where we say that how you are collecting inputs from your product owner, from the business, and how you are writing user stories. What are the different acceptance criteria you keep it, how your user story looks like, the description. All that is possible only when actually that is how the teams started learning faster when they were so fresh, right? It is not possible with the agile coach to do all that at one go. Best practices every week, one best practice they will get to know. Every week, all their problems are getting sorted out.
Right.
Once they get to know the teamwork, they all started pinging actually. When you are free, please provide me the solution. This is the problem I'm facing. Kind of. Okay. So the senior scrum masters, when they see, most of the time I also get those kind of things. Even I'm in a meeting or something, they just ping me actually. This is where I am stuck. So we just try to solve this kind of thing. This is all possible with the community of practice. So they know immediately you say that you just connect with this person. He has already done that. So get it sorted out, kind of.
Absolutely. Great.
So that is how the team grows. And sustainable growth is possible only when they keep up the momentum. Even learning circles also we have formed and try to do each one what is the kind of certifications they want to do. And so that there is a community, whoever is the Scrum Master, CSM you want to do, PSM you want to do, or product owner certification you want to do. So that is where those communities also were thriving. Actually. The community of practice is a real great thing. All the agile teams have to use it in a better way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, to my audience, those who are working as a Scrum Master or Agile coaches right now, please go into your organization, see if there is a community of practice. They named it very differently. It can be a Agile Center of Practice, Scrum Master Guild, maybe, or or a community of practice. It can be named anything, but find out if your organization have such kind of a group where go participate, contribute, and have your voice being heard by someone else. So It was a great discussion, Uma, with you today. I really enjoyed. I brought a lot of memories and stories back. From Agile Exploration Hub, I really want to say thank you for being such a wonderful speaker, and thanks once again.
Thank you so much. Actually, this topic is so close to my heart, and balancing agile leadership with team dynamics is not going to be a destination or not going to be the end goal. It should be a journey, and I hope that all the leaders will follow this, empathize, listening, curiosity, all those traits, so that both will. Because it's a balance, right? So that the team will get the help as well as the leaders would get the benefit from the high performing teams. So I also thank you so much for welcoming me here. I'm so proud and so happy with part of
Thank
this
you.
Agile Exploration.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. So to my audience, if you really enjoyed this discussion, please like the video, add a comment, share it with your friends, teams, your agile coaches, and keep watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.